It was one of those perfect family dinners, the air filled with the aroma of roasted chicken and fresh bread, laughter echoing around the long wooden table that had seen countless holidays. My wife, Emily, sat right beside me, her fingers lightly tracing patterns on my arm under the tablecloth. A small intimacy that used to make my heart warm. We were at my parents' house, surrounded by relatives' kids chasing each other in the background, aunts sharing recipes. Across from us, my sister-in-law, Rachel, caught my eye during a brief pause in the conversation. She leaned forward slightly, her expression serious, and whispered just loud enough for me alone. "Your wife has been seeing someone and it's closer than you think." Those words hit me like a thunderclap in a clear sky, silent but devastating. My fork hovered mid-air, the mashed potatoes suddenly tasteless. The room seemed to tilt, voices blurring into white noise. Closer than I think? What did that even mean? A neighbor? A co-worker? Or worse, someone in this very room? I glanced at Emily. She was smiling at my dad, completely unaware, or so it seemed. My pulse raced, but I kept my face neutral, chuckling at a joke I hadn't heard. Inside, a storm brewed. Trust, the foundation of our 8 years together, cracked wide open. I couldn't explode here, not in front of everyone. No, I needed proof, solid and irrefutable. That whisper wasn't the end. It was the beginning of my quiet unraveling of the lies. Looking back, the signs were glaring, but I'd chosen blindness over confrontation. Emily and I met a decade ago, introduced by my own brother at a casual backyard barbecue, much like the ones we still attended. She was vibrant, with a laugh that lit up rooms, working as a marketing executive where her charm closed deals effortlessly. I was the reliable type, a software engineer buried in code, happy with predictable days and cozy nights. We built a life. 2 beautiful kids, a spirited boy of 6 and a curious girl of 4, a mortgage on a cozy suburban home, weekend soccer games, and vacations that felt like postcards of happiness. But over the last year, subtle shifts crept in. Emily's late client dinners became routine, her phone a constant companion she guarded like a treasure, screen flipping black whenever I entered the room. Texts would make her smile secretly, then vanish with a quick delete. "Just work drama," she'd say with a kiss, dismissing my hesitant questions as paranoia. "You're imagining things. Marriage has its stresses." I'd nod, swallow the doubt because rocking the boat meant risking the family I'd fought to protect. Rachel's whisper ignited the fuse. As my brother's wife, she'd always been the observant one, close enough to Emily for girls' nights, but loyal to family ties. Why risk telling me? The next morning, away from prying eyes, I texted her to meet at a coffee shop. Her face was pale as she slid into the booth. "It's your brother, Mark," she confessed, voice trembling. "I've overheard calls, seen flirty texts on his phone when he thought I was asleep. Emily's been meeting him. Hotels, lunches disguised as business. I'm so sorry. I couldn't let it destroy you blindly." My brother? The best man at our wedding, the uncle who tossed our kids in the air? Betrayal from blood and vow twisted like a knife. Numbness set in, no tears, no fury, just mechanical determination. I delved deeper that night. On our shared family computer, I recovered deleted emails, coded notes like, "Our usual spot tomorrow? Can't stop thinking about last time." A hidden hotel receipt in her gym bag, charged to our joint card for a solo retreat day. Her phone's cloud backup revealed location pings repeated stops at Mark's office building during lunch hours he claimed were solo workouts. Bank statements showed unexplained withdrawals for gifts I never received. Each discovery peeled back layers of deception, revealing a double life woven into our own. I compiled it all, screenshots, timestamps, photos from a discreet tracker app I'd installed. No dramatic accusations yet. I was building an unbreakable case, turning pain into precision. The perfect stage was the annual family reunion barbecue at my parents' sprawling backyard 2 weeks later. The sun shone brightly, kids splashed in the inflatable pool, uncles manned the grill with beers in hand. Emily arrived arm in arm with me, radiant in a sundress, chatting animatedly with my mom about recipes. Mark was there too, flipping burgers with his usual grin, slapping my back in greeting like nothing was amiss. Rachel avoided eye contact, her secret shared but heavy. I bided my time, helping set the picnic tables, playing catch with the kids, all while my phone burned in my pocket with the evidence folder. As everyone settled with overflowing plates, ribs, corn, salads, the moment arrived. The golden hour light cast long shadows, conversation lulled. I stood slowly, glass in hand, for a toast. "Before we dig in deeper, I have an announcement," I said, voice calm but carrying. Confused smiles turned my way. Emily beamed up at me, expecting praise for our perfect life. Mark paused mid-bite. I connected my phone to the Bluetooth speaker I'd forgotten to mention bringing. "This is dedicated to my loving wife and my dear brother." I hit play on the compiled audio. Snippets of intercepted calls, Emily's voice husky and affectionate. "I need you now, more than ever," followed by Mark's low replies. The speaker amplified it across the yard, gasps erupting like fireworks. Emily's plate slipped from her lap, food scattering. Mark's face drained of color, burger forgotten. But I wasn't done. I'd rigged a projector to a bedsheet hung on the fence earlier, disguised as a kid's movie setup. Slides flipped, text screenshots glowing large, "Miss our secret lunches," the hotel receipt enlarged, location maps overlapping their alibis. "Rachel warned me it was someone close," I narrated evenly, "closer than I could imagine my own flesh and blood." The yard fell into a suffocating silence, thicker than smoke. My parents froze in horror. Aunts covered mouths. Kids sensed the tension and quieted. Emily bolted up. "This is insane. It's misinterpreted." Mark stammered. "Bro, let's talk privately." But their defenses crumbled under the undeniable proof, eyes darting like cornered animals. I didn't raise my voice, didn't need to. The truth roared for me. I packed the kids' things, hugged my stunned parents, and left them drowning in the wreckage of their lies, the barbecue smoke now choking. Divorce proceedings moved like a freight train. Emily lawyered up initially, spinning tales of my controlling nature and misunderstandings, begging for counseling to save the family. But my evidence dossier handed to the judge shut it down cold. Full custody went to me, the house sold, assets divided fairly but finally. Mark? Cut off completely. No calls, no holidays. The family fractured. Some relatives shunned them both, others played Switzerland, but bonds irreparably snapped. Rachel filed for her own divorce soon after, her warning a catalyst for her liberation too. Emily bombarded me with pleas, voicemails, tearful, letters scented with her old perfume, claiming it just happened under stress, that she loved me still. I deleted, shredded, ignored. Forgiveness? Not for free. They'd torch that bridge. In the quiet months that followed, I rebuilt brick by brick. Therapy sessions unpacked the trauma. How familial closeness bred complacency, how I'd gaslit myself to avoid pain, ignoring red flags like deleted histories and evasive glances. Psychology books on betrayal became my companions, teaching that true revenge is internal growth, not external destruction. Silence became my shield, exposure my sword. Now, With the kids thriving in our new apartment soccer practices, bedtime stories, genuine laughs, I see clearly. The mirror reflects a man forged stronger, instincts sharpened, boundaries ironclad. Love isn't possession or blindness. It's mutual truth, eyes wide open. Emily and Mark? Whispers say they're shacked up, but haunted by that barbecue's ghost, judgments lingering at every family mention. Me? Liberated, peaceful. Proof that from deepest cuts come the sharpest clarity. Thanks for watching this raw tale of hidden truths exposed. If it resonated, smash like, share your thoughts in comments, and subscribe for more stories empowering you through pain. Stay aware. Stay resilient. Truth always wins in the end. See you next time.